What is good, you guys? Hlu Lanie, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. My name is Hlu Lanie, and you are about to subscribe. Story time about how my boyfriend cheated on me with my relative. Yeah, okay, so everything is cool now between me and her and the guy. Everything is fine. I don't know about the two of them, but between me and both of them, everything is okay. So, backstory, my boyfriend and I had been dating for a year at that time. Um, everything was good. Everything was fine, man. The guy treated me well and everything was fine. So we met at church, and that means we went to the same church. So our church had these church competitions with other churches, those kind of competitions, drama, choir, speech, debates, and all those things. So I was part of the speech gang for my memory verse and all those things. So we had gone to the first competition and we won, meaning we had to go through to the next round. So for the next round, I was already doing matric and I was writing my trial examinations. So I wasn't part of the practice at that time during my trial examinations. So one day I go back to practice right when I was done with everything, with my exams. So I go back to church for the practice. We used to practice every day during the week at around 3 to 5 o'clock. So I went there early, so I was the first one there. And when I got there, everyone came, right? Everyone came and they just started looking at me very snacks. Mind you, I was friends with, not really friends, but I was close to his younger sister and her friends, meaning we're all just a group because they were his younger sister's friends were also close to him. So we were just a group, nje, wawan. So when I get to church that day, everyone was just looking at me snacks, and my little sister, his little sister that day never spoke to me, and including her friends. So no one spoke to me that day. Even him, he was just acting very weird. So after church, this other girl, I thank God for her life. Oh my gosh. She comes to me and she was like, Sissy, you know what has been happening? Your boyfriend and your relative, I'll just call her Sister B. She's like, Sister B and your mans have been doing some sneaky things. I'm like, what do you mean? And she's like, oh, so last week we went to, there was a church trip. I don't know, I forgot where they went to. So she was like, yo, the things they were doing in the taxi, you won't like them. I was like, what were they doing? She was like, you know how when we always go to the church trips, when you come back, you are always with your man and you guys are always dancing together in the taxi. I'm like, yeah. She's like, yeah, that's what they were doing. And after when everyone got off, when they got to church, when everyone got off, he accompanied her home. I was like, oh really? She was like, yeah, sharp. So now I'm starting to look at them in that way. I want to see what they are gonna do today. And mind you, he never knew that I was coming to church that day. So I think he was looking at me snacks in a weird way, because he was just shocked that, oh, my plans are doomed. So after church, did Mugai not accompany Sister B? Did he not accompany Sister B home? Mind you, Sister B and I take the same route home, but I had to walk behind them. They were walking in front of me, And Jay, I was just so heartbroken. Yo, oh my gosh. Yeah, I was just so heartbroken. And the next day, same thing happened. Day 3, yo, I cried. I was just, I cried in front of everyone. That was my first and last time to cry and just break out in front of everyone, in front of a lot of people. Like, everyone at church was just busy saying, "Oh, we're so sorry this is happening to you, what." And he just continued walking with her home. And when I tried calling him all those 3 days that he was doing all these things, he never wanted to speak about it. But I continued dating him. He was just like, "You are just acting weird. You ubanga drama and Jay for no reason. There's nothing going on between me." And I'm like, "But why don't you want to talk to me whenever we're at church? It's like I've become your enemy or something." And he's like, "No, just don't take this out of proportion or whatever. Wow, I exaggerate." I'm like, "Oh my gosh, this guy." Yo, guys, like, that was so heartbreaking. I cringe every time I think about the story time. Like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that happened to me. Like, wait. And then a few months later, Gutiwa Mugirl is okay. So I confronted her, right? This one day when we were walking back home, I confronted her. I'm like, "Oh, what is happening between you and my man?" And she's like, "No, I would never date your man." I'm like, "But I heard the stories that you guys have been up to. I heard what you guys have been up to when I wasn't attending practice, what and what and what." And she's like, "No, that's false. We haven't been doing that. Your man." That time, my girl's man, Sister B's man, she had a boyfriend, right? And her boyfriend had been shellering me, and I had been I was just mising him, and I was just telling him where to back off because I cannot be dating my sister's boyfriend. Kanti and she had the guts to wanna be funky with my man. I'm like, oh my gosh, so do you even know that your man is behind me? Like, your man calls me every night, but I tell him where to back off. I even had to block his number because of you, because I thought of for you. And the girl was just shocked. She was just shocked, and I think she was just disappointed. Oh, so she can do that for me, but I couldn't do this for her, and I'm busy with her man. And after a few weeks, she just stopped talking to my man, and everything between the guy and I went back to normal as if nothing happened. And he apologized, and sis, I I went back to him because what? Forever yet, nah. Forever yet. I went back to him, and then that same year, the following month, we heard that she was pregnant. So I don't know if she was pregnant for my man or for her man, but okay, the child is here now, and the child looks nothing like my man. I always look at that child and I'm like, when your mother was busy sneaky linking with my man while you were in her tummy. Okay, but I don't hate the baby. But yeah, that's what happened. And I just wanted to share this story time. Please do like and comment and tell me if you would like me to share more story times in this format. And yeah, I'll see you guys on my next upload. Bye.